2022, y'all. Let's go. Only a couple days away. But what's the season? What's coming? Everybody's thinking about next year, right? 2021 was fucking wild. Man, I heard Eric Thomas speak this morning, just kind of going through my mantras. And he talked about, I listened to a video from a year ago where he talked about COVID and never let a good disaster go to waste. I was like, ooh, let's go. Let's go. We ain't going to let it go to waste. And I was thinking about, man, I didn't even know COVID existed. I was fucking grinding. As I close out my year, I had a good year. 53 million personal production. First year as a branch manager. My team combined with me pushed over 60 million. We fucking grinding though. We growing, we young, we hustling. I'm 31, average age of a loan officer is in their mid 50s, let alone a branch manager, a team leader. Come on, we grinding. Man, when COVID hit and everybody was freaking out, I put these headphones on, not these because I already broke the other ones. I use them. They're on me every day. As a matter of fact, when you try to sync up to my Bose headphones, it says he's grinding. Back off. T-Man's grinding. I didn't let the crisis go to waste. I made money. I put people in their homes. I got offers accepted when people were putting out 20, 30 offers and the housing market was going fucking crazy. My offers got accepted. My VAs got accepted. My DPAs got accepted. At a different level. I had my Bose headphones on. And I was talking to people. I was communicating. I was going the extra step. We weren't going to let it go to waste. I get these calls from my boys, my girls. Man, this COVID thing, these rates, just so happened that in 2020, 2021, rates went in our favor. Everybody in the mortgage industry went bananas. And y'all were producing that. Listen to Grant Cardone talk about people in 2006 and 2007 and say these mortgage bankers were making, these realtors were making $500,000, 700,000, but they didn't deserve it. It was a product of the market. Dude working at Walmart got his real estate license, got his lending license, starts making 250 G's. They didn't deserve it. I'm not hating on them. If they got those results, then that's what it should be. But what'd they do with it? Did they stay consistent? The world has been in a crisis for these last 2 years. Man, I swear I know everybody's over this COVID stuff. This crisis is about to end, but what's the next one? Right? It seems like the world we live in, everybody loves crisis because it gives us something to talk about. I was in the supermarket talking to one of my buds, and he said something that was remarkable. He said, man, the Indians were chilling before the white man got here. They were chilling. They spent all day hunting. And after they got their food, they went home. They made love to their girls or girl, if they were monogamous. And they just drank whatever alcoholic beverage they could find, whatever gave them a little head turn. And they just thought about the kill for the next day. It was a beautiful life and it was simple. But then we came and we gave them a new crisis. We thought their way of life wasn't enough. It wasn't good enough. We had to show them our way. Our way was better. Right? I say our because I feel like I was on that side. I got the pale skin and the big stomach. So I don't think I was one of the hunter-gatherers. My legs are too short to be out on the field all day running. I feel like I was one of the ones directing traffic. I was coughing on people. Let's try to convert them. But damn, that was so remarkable because I thought, man, that was a good way of life. It was easy. But then I opened my fucking phone and I was like, holy shit, I can order myself a pizza right now. Uber Eats, let's go. It doesn't get easier than in life than it is right now. There was a big ass crisis. And what happened? The tech world exploded. The digital revolution that we were in came to prominence. Suddenly money changed, right? The development of cryptocurrency, all these different cryptos. Your boy was in crypto in 2016, before my taxi driver, before my Uber driver knew what crypto was. But I got out stupidly. Talk about regrets, right? Gary Vee talks about not investing in, having the opportunity to invest in Uber and then failing. I was in crypto when it was hundreds, when Bitcoin was hundreds. I sold because I thought I made money. Duh. All good though. All good. But this crisis, like, how are we gonna waste it? Right? In every crisis, there's always something. One man's failure is another man's triumph. Not everybody can be in first place. So as 2022 comes and I'm helping my staff with their goal setting, an experiment I'm gonna run today with some of my staff, some of my partners. Right. What do we have to do to accomplish our goals next year? Because next year gonna be a crisis. Oh yeah. What's that crisis gonna be? If I had to predict, about to see something in the financial sector it's been thriving, but we're about to see something. Whether it's overregulation on crypto that causes a lot of people to lose a lot of their savings. We're already seeing stagflation, right? Home prices going up, gas prices going up, everything's going up. Which I'm making more money. Right? If you stuck at a 9 to 5, I setting goals for somebody yesterday and they go, my last company, they didn't accept when I said I wanted more money. They didn't accept. It's the beauty about what we do. I ain't asking people for more money. I just go make it. I have the ability to think in my head, how do I make more money? I think about 2022. How am I going to dominate? It ain't even about the money anymore. It's about the fucking legacy. 31, average age of a loan officer is in their mid 50s. I got 25 years on these cats. I'm gonna just hustle harder because I know they can't keep up. I walked into my new office at 7:20. I thought I was late. No one was in the parking lot. Because it's cold outside. It's almost New Year's. It's the week between Christmas and New Year's. Everybody's off. Everybody's chilling. That's a crisis. Baby was up all night. I couldn't sleep. I still got up at 4. That's a crisis, but we overcome it. It ain't gonna stop us. I'm at the gym. My biceps hurting. I'm gonna curl more. It's a crisis. Fuck it. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing. So how am I gonna get my goals? I'm gonna look for the crisis. I'm gonna look where everybody's building excuses. I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna walk away from them, and I'm gonna go ahead and dominate. I'm gonna outwork them. So that means I gotta work 16-hour days. That's cool. I know I can work. I got the work ethic. It's embedded in me. I was born with that shit. I got that Mexican spirit. My mom was climbing over the border. My dad was climbing over the border to build us a better life, sacrificing theirs, getting uncomfortable. They lived every day in a crisis. They didn't know if immigration was going to come get them. I'm not going to let their crisis, their sacrifice go to waste. I'm a fucking grind. But my grind's different. My grind's with this big ass forehead. It's in my head. It's in how I lead. It's in how I produce. It's in how I think. It's on how I put on these headphones and what I do with them. I ain't fucking just on here listening to Jay-Z. I'm listening. I'm learning. I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm listening to Eric Thomas preach, Jim Rohn preach, Tony Robbins preach. I'm listening to minds that are going to make mine stronger. I'm not letting any minute go to waste. So as you're setting your goals for 2022, the Harvard Business Review, damn, I got tongue tied. I ain't that great at this. Coined this term called the BHAG, a big, hairy ass goal, big, hairy, audacious goal. Reach for some shit, right? 7 figures. Fuck it, 8 figures. And then plan it out though. You want to make $1 million? How are you going to get there? You want to make $500,000? How are you going to get there? You want to make 6 figures? How are you going to get there? There's a path to everything. We just don't know. I reverse engineered my goals already. I know exactly how. I know how many phone calls I got to make every day, every week, every month. I know exactly how to track to see if I'm behind schedule, or to see if I'm ahead. But you know what? I'm never ahead. Because the moment I'm ahead, I'm going to change it up. I'll make it harder. I'm going to put myself in a fucking crisis because I know how to climb out of that. I know how to push when everybody's sinking in and crunching in and curling up. I bow my chest out and I go. So 2022, while y'all thinking we about to hit some shit, that laptop I want is still stuck at the Long Beach port on some ship waiting for 20 containers to be unloaded ahead of it. So I can't do what I want to do because my iPhone is stuck in Long Beach. Can't do what I want to do because there's a new COVID variant. Now we're on COVID 36. I don't want to go out because I'm scared I'm going to get a bad flu. I'm scared that if I spend this money right now and I invest in my business, it's not going to work because the world's in a recession. Our president's old as fuck. I don't like him, whatever, if that's your perspective, right? And you want to use that as an excuse. Trump is still running his mouth. That's a crisis, right? The world doesn't get along. That's a crisis. So, look at those crises. You're going to let it be your excuse. You're going to shut off all that fucking noise. Now, right here is a little button right here, noise cancellation. Right here, boop. I'm going to shut off all that fucking noise, right? Put your goddamn headphones on. Fucking grind. Fucking work. If you have to, stay in your office for 16 hours. You have to do whatever it takes that you can be successful, so you can do what's necessary to overcome any fucking crisis. Because there ain't nothing in this world that can stop you. Nothing. It's got to be willing to put in the effort. Got to be willing to block off the noise. You got to get excited when there's a crisis, when something's happening. So you have the ability to leverage that and make somebody else's tragedy your treasure. So when you're thinking about 2022 and you're setting that BHAG goal, that big, hairy, audacious goal, something you never thought you can reach for, let's reach for it. Let's fucking plan it out. Let's reverse engineer it. And let's make all those dreams come true. Let's fucking go.